Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic and this is another reaction to Steins. It is episode 9 and you know what to do. Always, please go down into my descriptions. You will find two links there. One is leading you to the reaction itself, so follow it and watch the reaction, and once you've done, please come back here and hear me out to what I thought about this episode. So, see you soon. For those of you that came back, welcome back. Well, shit just hit the fan. Always wanted to say that one. Well, it's going down. There's no denying it anymore. Now they played too much with time. When I started this episode, I already said, like, I think that they, like, do a little bit too much testing and stuff. You know, you never know what's happening. So, this episode definitely proved it. But, well, let's go through it one by one. We had Christina shouting at the phone and crying afterwards. I'm not sure what it is about. Possibly she was talking to her father. We remember he was somehow involved in some kind of time travel ideas as well. Maybe that's it. There was a moment, a very short moment, when there was the possibility to have her open up about what's going on in her life. And Okarin screwed it. I even think he did it on purpose. So he was like, when she was hugging the pillow, he was like, I consider you as a friend. You can always talk to me, you know, stuff. So those words would have opened her up, and you could see that she was about to say something. And then he was playing his mad scientist again. Like, I got her trapped now around my finger, and she will tell me everything. So there are two things. The one thing is, he was aware that by using these words, she would tell him. And he made her realize it. That's number one. On the one hand, that is really, really bad. Because it shows you he didn't do it because he really believed it and wanted to do it. On the other hand, it is positive because it shows her, here, you're very easy to manipulate. Do something about it. Sorry, but that's it. I don't know why he did it. I'm not sure. Maybe he is just this crazy. Maybe he doesn't want to get involved personally. I'm not sure. Not sure if he will ever find out. Well, however, then we finally got another lab member. Faris is finally in the mix. So, if you watch the intro, I discussed it, I think, in some of the other episodes, that in the intro you have, I think, by now all the characters we know. But they are very close to one another and to the story, it seems. And everyone is somehow involved in the story, although it is not clear yet how. And Faris was always the one that was more away, having her meow meow cafeteria. Yes, they are there from time to time, but she wasn't involved with the time travel plot yet. Now she is. Now she's a major factor of it, to be more specific. So she overheard them talking about something of time travel, the D-mails, and did her famous watch into his eye and stir the coffee move. Nice one. So it is about being dour creep because he simply cannot hold back. He has to tell her everything. So she had a major thing she wanted to change, to fix in the past. But before that happened, before they even went there, it finally came to Okarin that a lot of things have changed by now. And that's very interesting and important in my opinion, because there are multiple things. So the IBN isn't gone, it was just never found. Which brings me to multiple questions. If they never had the IBN, so that's why they couldn't decipher the code, but they hacked it. Okay, but Okarin doesn't remember this, that they never had the IBN, because his consciousness is out of another timeline. And now we're getting in trouble, because yes, he takes the knowledge he has acquired to the new timeline. That is a positive thing. But he is completely missing the knowledge of this timeline his character had when he took over. So the Okarin he replaced, kind of, he knew that they hadn't had an IBN. he himself now, the traveling Okarin, doesn't know that. So he will make more and more mistakes because he misses information. And that is really, really dangerous, what's going on there. And he's aware of it. He's really aware of it. So he was even this far that he said we shouldn't do anything more of this stuff. He just wanted to go for physical time travel, and I'm pretty sure he will not do that anymore now. So he's aware it's going down. Some small stuff is changing, but it is more and more that is changing. And due to that, he misses a lot of it already. He's not aware of stuff that has changed. We don't know if major things have changed by now, and we simply didn't realize it. So this will, in my opinion, very, very likely go into this 1% divergence direction, which we still don't know completely what it is about. So have an eye on it. They went to meet up with Faris because, well, there was a little bit. Let's think about it. So the IBN wasn't there anymore. It wasn't in the temple, in the shrine anymore either, because someone took it, it seems. So they went for who gave it there first, which was the father of Faris in the past. So they went to meet up with Faris, if she knows maybe anything. That was a little bit weak in my opinion, because why should she know who took it? Because at this moment it was put into the shrine. She and her father couldn't know who took it. Very likely not. But whatever. They visited up with her, and she wanted them to visit because she wants to write an email already. Which brings me to the next question here. So we always had at a specific time, you activate the temporary name time machine, and then you send an SMS, a short message, some kind of, and this will go into the past. And they had already done it that you can do it with another phone, but it always was in the lab, so it was very close by. But right now, they were like half the city away from it when she did send it. How does this work? I mean, yes, the time travel effect activates, but it is a city full of people. It's very likely that other people at the same time are sending a message. This cannot work in my opinion. I don't see how this worked. Did they connect the phone somehow there? Or are they able to specify which number is sending, and that only this number is sending into the past? That's the only way I can think of it would work. So, however, her family is or was very influential, so the whole area was there, so they're kind of aristocracy, I guess. And her father wasn't there anymore. That is one thing you could see. So she started the Meow Meow movement in the area, but her father isn't around at all. And in the moment when she sent the message, all changed again, and her father was there. That is a major change. I don't know if he was dead or if he just kind of left, or maybe they shouted at each other. They had kind of a fight in the past, and that's why she's living alone and he's somewhere else. Might be just that. However, now he's back, and that's what the whole city changed, because he's influential. So very likely that's why a lot of stuff went differently. So that's a major change happening already. There are complete stores not at the place they were once. Others are there instead. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Really, really big one. And we will see what it means for the future, because the butterfly effect has just started. There are two other things to mention. So, yes, the the incredibly funny fight between Christina and Okarin. I mean, he had it coming. He played her a little bit, so she gave him back when they phoned with each other. And I like the fact that in the end he kind of broke down and apologized to her. He was kind and nice because he was aware he will not get anything until he is. So she knows how to play him as well. That was funny. And we had Moeka again, who is still searching for the IBN, because I thought maybe she has it, but she hasn't. So she is in the mix, and still searching for it, and it seems to be very, very important to her. The question is, since we met her now, already have another timeline? You don't know what's going on now. She might not even be in the city anymore, you know? There might be something completely different. However, she talked about someone, FB. FB said it would be there. What does she mean by that? That's the question. Future whatever? Future or Facebook? It might be Facebook. We don't know. So right now the main problem I see is that it is very likely and possible that all that we have known until the moment has already changed by the new timeline. And they should definitely make sure they are not sending any more mails, because it's getting worse and worse every time, it seems. Well, they are sending bigger things into the past, in the meaning of influence. Like, so that's another thing, but tough one and interesting. So we will see what's going to happen. However, what I am aware of is that it seems we are getting like more and more glimpses from past episodes in. So I think we are going to come full circle. There will be a moment somehow, and I still believe that this happens, where Okarin or any of the others influences time by sending mails or whatever, so that this what happened in the first episode kind of happens again. We have seen the Metal Ooper again, which was in episode 1. So I think there is something still going on. And we will have to learn what it is. And we still have to find out what the lifter is they are using, because we have no clue. Okay, that's it for this time. I hope you liked. I did for sure, as always. And please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you soon again. Until then, my name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye and out.